In this video, we're going to be looking at some security controls to prevent the abuse of your AI phone voice agents. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Brett Wallace, and I've been building these conversational AI phone agents for the better part of 6 to 8 months. I've sold a few $1,000s in like demos for a call center that we try to replace different AI agents in multi-call centers in different parts of the world. So that's a little bit about me and my experience with these call center agents. So let's get into it. So we're going to look at security controls mainly focused on the abuse. Now, there's probably elite hacksaws and red team people that can beat the brakes off me on circumventing these controls, but this is a pretty good start, which was I pretty much didn't have anything. When I first started and I went live with my website and getting these agents up and running, demos I've done, it was all about availability. And anybody that knows anything about security, CIA triangle is a big thing. Confidentiality, integrity, and availability. It's taught all over the place, beating everybody's heads. And I was just focused on more availability than security. And so I didn't really implement any rate limiting monitoring or duplicate requests, or wasn't really checking for session timeouts and things like that. So that's what we'll start off with here. So the first one we're going to look at here on my little notes I got right here in my little graphic is which is created with AI, by the way, is the call duration. So for what I'm going to show here is my agent, and on my website in production, I'm using 11 Labs. I like 11 Labs. The voice actors are great. The first one you want to do is limit the conversation duration. It's measured in seconds. I have a lot of data behind this. 300 seconds is a good number for the type of implementations I'm doing, and that's just simple qualifying, call transferring, looking up information, simple questions and answers like that. So 5 minutes is plenty of time. Usually it's less than that, around 3. I've had thousands of calls and data behind this, and that's what made me pick that 300-second number. The next one we can look at is the limit the number of webhook and API calls. So the website here, this is a contact us form, and this is ultimately an API request that then starts this agent to create a phone call. So, if we hit this, phone should ring, phone ring. But if we do it again, it's going to tell me to please wait, click, quit. That's rate limiting. Every 3 to 5 minutes, it's saying stop clicking the call us button to prevent multiple calls within the same minute. Now, that is very important. I didn't have that enabled, so the rate limiting, again, every 3 to 5 minutes. Another point on rate limiting is you can only enter the same phone number. This, in case this, this is my cell phone number here. Now everybody's going to spam me and call me, but so you can only enter that phone number 3 times within a 24-hour period of time. So not only can you only submit every 3 to 5 minutes, but within 24 hours you can only use the same number 3 times. I had a incident where the same phone number was submitted through this form, and I ended up costing me about $500. So that's why I've started this video and are going through some security controls. Also, I've noticed some people on LinkedIn talking about this, so maybe somebody will watch it and it'll help them. A lot of these settings aren't enabled out of the box, and so you got to go looking for them. Another thing we're going to do is we're going to segregate the telephony account. So this is segregation of your accounts, and I'll show what I mean by that. Here's a picture or a screenshot of my Twilio account. And Twilio is a telephone company. In case you didn't know, most of these agent builders are connecting back into Twilio, Telenix, Five9, all your various different telephony companies in which you can get phone numbers. But the point here is segregation. So here you can see I have agents in 11 Labs, I have agents in SynthFlow, and I have another one for SynthFlow too. So you need to start thinking about segregating your accounts in a way that minimizes damage when either someone is intentionally trying to cause you harm, or maybe an automation glitch occurs so you can control the damage. So that's kind of looking at different ways of segregating damage and containerizing it that way. Another thing I've attempted to do is what's labeled here is called smart prompting over here on the right. This an attempt, and I'll show what this is. In the instructions for the agent, I've given it some rules, and I've given it these 2 rules here. If you're asked the same question, don't answer it. Or if you're asked, can you hear me? Don't keep answering that over and over. this doesn't work. The best I can come up with for a control on this is I think we went to the advanced and we do the call duration, because what I'll do is I'll call this agent now and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Hi, this is Jessica at Agents Discovery. I have a question.
Can you hear me?
It seems I can't hear you. Are you still there? How can I assist you today?
Can you hear me?
I'm sorry, I still can't hear you. Please let me know how I can help you today.
Can you hear me?
It appears I cannot hear you.
So as you can see, what you can do, and this is what happened to me, is you can just create a call recording on a phone number, and then once the call connects and the call is answered, you can use programmable voice to then play the same repeated message over and over. This is exactly what happened to me. And it's just a message asking the agent if they can hear him over and over. The agents or telephone agents aren't really good at, or the AI is not good at handling that gracefully, and they'll just keep answering the question over and over and over. So you're kind of stuck with the max conversation duration as a control to limit that abuse and expense loss. All right, so the last one is CAPTCHAs here. This is the last bullet point on here. My little graphic here remind me what to talk about. So the CAPTCHAs, I thought about CAPTCHAs, and if anybody has an opinion on this, please let me know. Technology exists right now where CAPTCHAs can be defeated. Only reason ChatGPT doesn't fill out CAPTCHAs, and it's I think they call it agent mode now. I've used this. The only reason the CAPTCHAs aren't filled out by ChatGPT is they've kind of enabled some morals or ethics into ChatGPT, which I'm super proud of them. We have the alignment problem with AI coming very soon, I believe. But the AI or ChatGPT will refuse to answer or fill out the CAPTCHAs. So, and I have toyed around with this idea. I'm not using them still, even though I did have that $500 incident. In that, conversations between AI agents are already happening now. I've already seen one agent talk to another in multiple places for different reasons on the internet. And I think I've had some on my website, and some of my previous agents as well talk to other agents. I think when I first started Agents Discovery and I started building these things, that was the first thing I did, is I had one agent call another. So this is already happening. So that's my opinion on CAPTCHAs. I'm not using them anymore. The technology exists today to defeat CAPTCHAs with no problem. That was good for scraping back when scraping was the only kind of threat or approach vector that the threat actors could use, but now that's completely defeatable. But yeah, so that's kind of my security controls, and mostly around abuse, rate limiting, and preventing you from losing $500 like I did. So if you want this checklist, please put comment checklist in the video below, or the comment below wherever I'm posting this on YouTube or LinkedIn, and then just comment checklist, and I'll give you this checklist, and hopefully it reminds you to do these things. If you need any help filling out conjuring up security controls that may apply to your agents or automations, not just conversational phone AI, I can help with that too. Or if you need help doing AI automations in general, please reach out to me. You can send me an email at brettagentsdiscovery.com, or you can call, you can come to my website right here, agentsdiscovery.com, fill out your information right here, and Jessica will call you and she'll try to book you on my calendar. Thanks for watching, and don't make this mistake I did. It cost me $500.